Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to our Let's Play, and if you see in the background, we've unlocked everyone, and that's because I put in a code, because I got freaking tired of the bullshit. Yeah. But anyways, this is Daredevil's third costume. It's okay. I mean, it looks okay. I like the armor padding that he has, but it does offer critical strike, max energy, and defense. His classic is better, but we are going to switch him out for Blade. And then we're going to switch Spider-Man out for Nick Fury. Well, first let's check out Black Panther. We have Modern Black Panther, which reflects damage, which is pretty good. Max energy and defense. We also have Classic, and he has a cape. He looks fucking weird as hell. Critical strike, increased power damage. Okay. Ceremonial. He looks like a malnourished cat from the show Cats or whatever. We have dodge, increased melee damage. That's pretty good. And then holy armor. That looks pretty cool, actually. His holy armor looks pretty cool. What is this? Bleed damage and max health. Adds a chance to bleed and increases health. That one looks pretty legit. That looks pretty legit. Hold up. Is there a team where I can have Deadpool, Black Panther, and Nick Fury? Is there a team? Let's take a look. Let's see. Agile Warriors, we have Black Panther, Deadpool, no Nick Fury. Elektra's on the team. Daredevil's on the team. We need Nick Fury, and we need Deadpool. We have Assassins, does not have Nick Fury. Let's see. No. 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 I'm looking. Iceman, Captain America, Daredevil, Ghost Rider, Iron Man, Miss Marvel, Wolverine, Magneto, Cyclops. We need Nick Fury. Martial artists. We have Black Panther, Nick Fury, but no Daredevil. That's the thing. Why don't they have Deadpool in the martial artist group? That does not make sense. He's 100% using martial artist-like moves. Didn't you see the way he's fucking kicking ass out there? Let's see. Nick Fury. Natural leaders. Deadpool's not going to be in there. Nick Fury. Where's Nick Fury? Nick Fury. We have Raven Ultimates. Deadpool. Colossus. Iceman. Invisible. No Nick Fury. Okay. Doctor Strange. Blade. No. Okay, weapon specialist. You have Blade, Captain America, Deadpool, Elektra, Hawkeye, and Nick Fury. So, again, that kind of sucks. Deadpool's not even in the X-Men. And then West Coast Avengers, no Nick Fury. So, it looks like weapon specialist, which means we won't be able to have Black Panther, which kind of sucks because Black Panther's got some pretty good moves. Or at least he's got a pretty good setup with his costumes. So, unfortunately, we won't be able to have T'Challa over here. His holy armor one looks pretty dope as hell. Look at that shit. That's awesome. Ceremonial, I do not like. Classic, I do not like because he has that stupid cape. And Modern's pretty good. So, either Modern or Ceremonial. But again, we're not going to be able to pick him. So, let's go to Nick Fury.
Colonel Nick Fury.
Weapon specialist.
plus 5% criticals. Nick Fury. And so this is Colonel Nick Fury. I believe the two top ones, he's a white guy. The two bottom ones, he's a black guy. So I think, but let's see. So we have Stealth. Yep, he's a white guy. Then, yep, he's a black guy. I told you. I don't know why. I don't know why they ever did this. Where they took a character and they said, you know what? Let's have him for another race. But this is the first time I saw it in like a video game where they started doing this. And this was before the Avengers and all that other stuff where Samuel L. Jackson played as Nick Fury, because the way I remember Nick Fury from back in the day, and again, this is not even from the comics. I just remember that there was a movie. I never saw the movie, but I just remember the cover that it had, I think it's David Hasselhoff who played Nick Fury, and naturally he's a white guy. And that was from like the 90s, 80s, or 70s? Fuck, I don't know. But you know what? I'm gonna look it up. Give me a second. I'm gonna look this shit up because it's driving me crazy. Let's see. Nick Fury movie. He's a white guy, and it's David Hasselhoff. 1998. Came out in 1998. Nick Fury, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. is a 1998 TV superhero film where a retired S.H.I.E.L.D. director returns to stop Hydra. It's David Hasselhoff. It's a white guy. This came out in 1998. So way back when, white guy. Now, again, I never saw I never really read the comics or looked at them. I could only assume that there are some old comics where maybe he was a black guy. But then you got to figure out which came first, you know, like the chicken or the egg. And then for the most recent films, they had Samuel L. Jackson, who played Nick Fury. So I'm assuming when this game came out, they were like, hey, let's go with a white guy and a black guy who could play Nick Fury. Here, though, it's Colonel Nick Fury, where he's white. And then here, they have a costume where it's General Nick Fury, and he's black. So I don't know. You explain that one to me. Anyways. Actually, you know what? We can go further into this. Let's check out the comics. Nick Fury comics. I know for sure they have comics of him where he's white. Because if you remember the old arcade video game, Punisher, his partner in the game, because you could do two-player at the arcades with like your family member or friend, was Colonel Fury. You played as the S.H.I.E.L.D. agent, and he's white. However, I want to see if they have some comics. If they have some comics of this guy back in the day. If they have some comics back in the day, it looks like they do, but I don't know if they're new comics that they made look old. You know what? Let's do old comics. How about that? Old comics. List of Nick Fury comics. Let's check this out. Not that I don't have a problem with him being a black guy. It's just I want to know which came first. And then, naturally, of course, Samuel L. Jackson's acting career, or him just being an actor playing Nick Fury, was fucking awesome. I think he did a really, really great job. I kind of wish he had more on-screen time as Nick Fury, for that matter. Let me see. What do we have here? We have limited series. We have annual and special series. And then we have ongoing series. 1963. Let's check that out real quick. He's a white guy. Okay. What about Nick Fury, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D.? He's a white guy. 1968. He's white. What about 19? No, he's white. Nick Fury, Howling Commandos, 2005. I think. What the fuck? Okay, that one doesn't really show. Secret Wars. This is 2009 though. He would have to. Let me see. 2017. Yeah, for sure. 2017. They have him. I mean, they have him portrayed as black guy. Shield agent Nick Fury Jr. Wow. Third result. Third search result. When you type in when did Nick Fury, the third one says when did he become black? Oh God. Oh my goodness. Okay. So it says here Nick Fury became black in 2002 when Marvel Comics introduced a new version of the character in the Ultimate Universe, inspired by the actor Samuel L. Jackson. This change was part of a broader effort to modernize the character and reflect a more diverse representation in the comics. Why? You had Luke Cage. You had Blade, for Christ's sake. Blade was like the best one. That's freaking Wesley Snipes, the only guy who could really play Blade really well. And I mean, you could capitalize on Luke Cage. Whatever. Again, Samuel L. Jackson did an outstanding job playing as Nick Fury. The only thing that pisses me off about that is you didn't even give him much screen time. I don't want to have to watch the Miss Marvel movies to watch Samuel L. Jackson. I don't fucking like that shit. He deserves like his own movies, Nick Fury. But again, I digress. Originally, he was a white guy, and that's the way I remember him. But let's see what the costumes or the outfits offer. So you have increased health for his General Fury outfit, which is plus 5% at the start. Okay. Marksman increases damage done with gun attacks. Okay, that's pretty cool. This costume, what can I say? It looks like a normal military outfit. I don't know if that's Jungle BDUs. It's kind of hard to tell, but I'm assuming it's Jungle BDUs. And he's got boots. Looks pretty cool. All right, whatever. I'll give you that. Pretty legit. Let's exit out of that. Let's go to Ultimate. I do not like this one. This looks bland as fuck. Like, what is this shit? I do not like the way this costume looks. It just looks so stupid. Like, look, he's like, I'm assuming he's wearing boots, but his fucking pants goes over the boots. Like, bro, what the fuck is this shit? Anyways, this one offers melee mastery, so increases melee damage, so that's pretty good. Melee or melee, however you want to pronounce it. I've always used both. Reflection, that's pretty good. So he reflects damage back at the enemy. I like that. I don't like the costume, though, so don't expect me to be wearing this. And now let's go to his stealth costume. That one looks pretty good. And this is where he's white. Marksman and gun damage, 3%. What did this one offer? Marksman, 3. Yeah, okay, it's the same. All right, so this one is Marksman and max energy. So now you can spam your attacks. This outfit looks pretty good. Let's see what the classic offers. I like the classic. It looks no different than stealth. Yeah, it's no different than... Wait. It's no different than stealth. It's just a slight palette. What the fuck? It's just a slight palette swap. How fucking lazy do you have to be? How fucking lazy do you have to be? Bro, if you had gotten me when I was like 10 years old, I could come up with something better than this bullshit. Now, I like the color. I like the dark blue and white. Those are like my two colors that I like. Dark blue is my favorite color. Any kind of dark blue, navy blue. I like that. So this has that. And the white complements it really well. But you know what could have been better than that? Is if you had the Punisher in this game, because he also had a dark colored uniform. He had blue and white, which is similar to this color scheme, but it's not similar in costume because naturally you're missing the Punisher logo and all his weapons and stuff. I think they dropped the ball with not putting the Punisher in this. Now, if you look online, the first Marvel Ultimate Alliance, which is this game, they had intentions to put the Punisher in the game, but then they canceled or they cut him at the end. And then Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2, they had intentions to put him in the game, and yet again, they didn't put him in. I don't know why. Listen, if you're going to have Deadpool in the game, and you're going to have Nick Fury in the game, and you're going to have Blade in the game, those are at least 3 characters that uses fucking guns. You could most definitely add the Punisher in the game, especially when this game came out back in the day for the PlayStation 3 and the Xbox 360, and you had the online store and you could buy DLC characters. Why the fuck did they did not release the Punisher? If you were going to add extra characters like you could have, because as you can see, we have just the original roster. We don't have Venom. We don't have Hulk. There's a bunch of other Hawkeye. We don't have Hawkeye or Cyclops. If you were going to add those, why didn't you add the Punisher? Punisher would have been great. He could just be just demolishing bad guys and bosses with like his weapon tactics and strategy and you name it, man. He just would have been so good. This is the closest character we can get to the Punisher because Nick Fury does have weapons that he uses in the game. Some of his attacks are a little weird, like the pop-up attacks, his pop-up melee or melee attacks. I think Fury does like a 1-2-3 hit combo, and then he rolls on the ground, aims his gun up at in the air in the general direction as the bad guy, and then he shoots, and then the bad guy flies in the air. It's kind of weird. It looks cool, but it's also weird. It's like, can you imagine like in real life, some guy throwing punches and haymakers at you, and then all of a sudden he's like, "Wait, watch this," and he just rolls on the ground like a fucking roller pulley, and then pulls out a gun and just like blasts you with a hand cannon Desert Eagle. It's kind of weird, but you know, be the last time you see the Desert Eagle because you're gonna fucking die. But anyways, classic offers leadership and boost stats. What does leadership do? Increase damage and XP for all combo attack. Wait, what? Increase damage and XP for all combo attacks. Is that for my character or is that for everyone's character? If you're gonna call it leadership, you need to be descriptive of what's that doing. Is it for the team? Is it for the team and you, or is it just for you? It's called leadership. I'm going to assume it's for everyone. But then again, you could have named it something else. Plus 25% combo damage, plus 25% combo XP. Well, that's pretty good because guess what? I just spam combos. So, yay. Boost stats, that's also pretty good. Boost body, focus, and strike stats. You're going to pretty much need that. Here's the thing, though. We have a choice to make with Colonel Nick Fury. Do we want plus 25% combo damage? That's pretty good, though. And then the more you rank this up, the higher that goes. And that's all I do is just combo attacks. Not to mention combo XP. So he's gonna rank up pretty quickly. And then the boost stats. Naturally, I've just been picking up the stats upgrades for Deadpool. But then if you have boost stats, you can just boost them all the way up. So you're gonna be fine with him. And then naturally, of course, defense. So it's either, do we want classic? Do we want stealth? Which, let's see, marksman increases damage with gun attacks by plus 3% for the first rank. And then max energy. I could spam the energy. And then there's General Nick Fury, where I could be a black guy. Haha, hell yeah. Anyways, I could have max health and mark. Okay, so wait, hold on. Wait, why is his defense up by 1 point? I didn't buy that shit, or did I? Oh, fuck, I did accidentally buy it. I was hitting the X button for something. Fuck, I just wasted that. Anyways, because I don't even know if I want to do this. Increased health and then marksman. I don't know if I want that. But then you get... What does the ultimate offer? Ultimate's pretty good. I just don't like the way the uniform looked. It looked ugly as fuck, man. Like, seriously. But he is a hell of a fighter, and he does also reflect the damage back. So he's basically like Spider-Man, because I think Spider-Man has this right here. Then you get stealth. Stealth is marksman and max energy, or we can just do leadership, or excuse me, we could do classic, which is leadership and boost stats. I think we'll do classic. And as for this shit here, I didn't actually pay attention. What is this? Shield strike. Calls down an airstrike on all visible enemies. Also increases damage inflicted by other attacks in sequence. So wait, he should be first then. I should have him over on the far left. Deadpool is number 2. Yeah, hold up. Remove. And now let's put
Colonel Nick Fury.
All right, and then
Deadpool.
And then Blade. And then
Elektra.
Weapon specialists.
Okay, we'll do that. Because it's in sequence, right? That's basically what it just said. And then he does an airstrike. That's fucking insane. Cloaking device. What is this? Go into stealth mode. All attacks have greater chance of causing criticals. Okay. I can sneak up on people. That's pretty cool. Motion sensor. All right, we got fucking aliens versus predator shit going on here. Reveals all enemies on the auto map. Also decreases damage for the entire party. So not only can we see the bad guys, but then basically because Colonel Fury fucking pops out a little data pad, he's like, hey, check it out. The bad guys are here. Everyone on the team is like, well, now I feel like I could take them on. So that's pretty cool. Negative 24% damage taken for 30 seconds, but it does cost about 46 energy. Interesting. All right, here we go. We have fucking weapons. 3 weapons, actually. Huh. All right, we have sniper. So use a high-power rifle to shoot a single enemy. Fires on release. 25% chance for instant knockout. If victim is stunned, chances increases to 50%. Oh, okay. Wait. So naturally it's saying if you fire on someone, you have a 25% chance of KO, basically knocking them out. If someone has already stunned them or you already stunned them, you have now a 50% chance of just knocking them out with the sniper rifle, which I guess makes sense because that sniper rifle looks like a big fucking... looks like a Barrett. I don't know. It looks like a 50 BMG or whatever. Okay, that's pretty cool. What about this one? This is obviously a hand grenade. Toss a grenade, explosion radius. I think I like that one better than Deadpool. Deadpool jumps up and throws 4 fucking hand grenades, which is great. It's amazing. Don't get me wrong. It's just you can't guide it. You can't say, I want it here. This one, I believe, you can actually aim where you want to throw it, and it's a single one that bounces and blows up. So that's not bad. And then we have SMG. So we have a submachine gun. Pull out a submachine gun and fire as long as the button is held. Allows movement and strafing. Oh, wow. So I can actually hold that shit down and just pray and spray. Okay. Or spray and pray. And then we have Furious. Grab and slam a nearby victim into the ground. A victim. A nearby victim. They don't say grab a nearby enemy or whatever. They have to call it a nearby victim into the ground. Okay. You know what's funny? In the Punisher arcade, where you can either choose Punisher or Nick Fury, Nick Fury's special was him pulling out his fucking belt, and then he just swings it around yelling some random obscenities. I thought it was the funniest shit. We've come a long way from that game. We've come a long way from that game where this guy just whips out a belt like he's an angry stepdad, and he's just like, Rah! So, anyways. Grab and slam a nearby victim into the ground. It does a decent amount of damage. I'm not going to lie. Here's the problem. All of his moves are pretty fucking awesome. So, yeah. And naturally, of course, I'm going to want to play as Nick Fury. I want to test out this guy's moves and shit. We have a problem. Because he has a lot of moves I like. The cloaking device, go into stealth mode. All attacks have a greater chance of causing criticals. Maybe not that one. So let's remove a point out of you. And motion sensor, however, I think we want to try this one. Reveals all enemies on the map and decreases damage for the party. I think we're going to want this. Making it less likely that we get as much or as hurt as much damage, I should say, is a lot better for us. Let's add you there. Okay, and we're going to throw you there. All right, cool. And so we have now 4 moves to choose from. Either Furious, Submachine Gun, Frag, or Sniper. Sniper uses a high-power rifle to shoot a single enemy. Fires on release. 25% chance to do instant knockout if the victim is stunned, increases to 50%. That's pretty powerful if you notice. It's like 19 energy for like 92 to 100 damage. But that's already because we have put this up to like... Well, we didn't, but the game put it up to level 5, 6, 7. It's level 7. So Sniper, maybe. I say maybe we hold on to that one. It is a projectile, and it's a 25% chance that we knock him out. And someone else or we knock him out, then it'll be 50. So that's pretty good. Let's see. And then frag grenade. Toss a grenade. Explosion radius 18 to 20, 23. Okay, what about submachine gun? Submachine gun uses less energy. Allow submachine gun and fire as long as the button is held, allows movement and strafing. Shoot. What about Furious? Grab and slam a nearby victim into the ground. That's all it is. It's a special melee. Well, it's not special, but I mean, he's getting furious. This is a tough one. This is a tough one because, let's see, frag grenade, or just frag. Toss a grenade, explosion radius. Submachine gun. Submachine gun does not do as much damage as the grenade, but that's because it's at level 4. The grenade's at level 5. And then if we upgrade it, it'll be 20 to 23. Right now, the hand grenade's also 20 to 23. For 18, you would be at 10. And then I think Furious should be the one we should go for, because look at that. It's 12 energy for 48 to 53. That's already better than submachine gun and frag. And then the submachine gun is 9 energy a second for as long as you hold it down. Frag grenade is 18 for the 1 second you throw it, and then you got to wait like maybe a second or two to do another grenade. So I want to say we do Furious for the close quarters melee. And then we do Sniper for short, medium, and long range attacks. And then we have motion sensor just because we'll take less damage. I think that's what we'll do. So let's go ahead and take points off of SMG and points off of frag. And then we will add points to Furious and motion sensor. How much are you? About 30. All right, so motion sensor is now the same level as Sniper, which is level 7. Furious is the one that we need to upgrade when we get a chance. Here's what sucks. We're already almost at the end of the game, and I just unlocked all these guys. It would have been better if we had these guys at the beginning of the game, but then what would be the point of transitioning through the game to try to unlock people? Now, here's the thing. If you guys want, I can try playing this game on hard difficulty because we're just playing it on normal difficulty. But then guess what? We're going through the entire game that you've already seen on this channel once, but this time on a harder difficulty. So you're going to have to figure that one out. I would say the next game I move to is, for sure, we're going to do Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2 because I played that game and I loved it. But I want to say the next game I play, if it's not Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2, is probably going to be Hunter's Reckoning, because I'm going to download a Xbox emulator, and then play Hunter's Reckoning, and then see if I could find some Xbox games that were pretty cool to play. There's plenty. I like the original Xbox. Just, it's pretty cool. Let's see. We can upgrade. Let's see. I have the money, and I don't really have much money, actually. We're gonna have to wait on that one. And not only that, we need to put money towards this. We need to upgrade this shit, so... Let's see. It's gonna be... Let's do this. And now it's worth 2,000, so let's do this. And now 3,000, this. 4,000. We are going to be poor if I do this. Let's see. 50% combo. For fun. For defense. And then, is there anything I can add? Moon Knight's belt. Well, we can sell that. Ulick's Fist, plus 10% critical chance on all attacks. We can give that to Nick Fury. Dark Elf Armor. If blocking, melee attacker is stunned for 3 seconds. That's the thing. I don't really block, like, at all. Let's turn that off. Let's sell that. Asgard Armor, 50% elemental and damage. Resistance, plus 50%. No, I don't care about that. I could sell this. Let's do that. Wolverine's Coil. Probably give that a Wolverine. Bulldozer's Helmet. Reflect, 5% damage. And then this goes to Deadpool, but we're holding on to that in the background. We can... Plus 10% chance. Critical chance on all attacks. Or reflect 5% damage. I don't think that's gonna really do much. I mean, 5% isn't really shit. So let's sell that. I would say let's do this, and yeah, he doesn't know. I don't think Blade has no, Blade doesn't even have might, and he's half a vampire. What the fuck? So this team's not strong. They don't have might. Yeah. Let's see what Moon Knight's costumes look like. Let's see. We have classic. We have ultimate. So he doesn't have his hood on with this one. And then Khonshu. Boxing. Okay. Let's see.
Blade.
Weapon Specialist.
Blade also doesn't have anything, does he? No, he doesn't.
We've got our orders. Let's go.
Let's just go out there and give this a try. Let's see what happens. Wow, okay. Oh, wait, I didn't even change it. Oops.
Keep close.
Oops, wrong one. Let's go here, let's go here, and... this needs to go here, and this needs to go here. There we are. We'll do that.
Just what I was thinking.
Guy just pulls out a sniper rifle. Tell me why that little picture of Nick Fury's move, Furious, looks like he's a child pedophile with an eye patch on. That looks like something you would see in the 1990s where they tell kids, "Hey, stranger danger, watch out for individuals who try to grab you." That straight up looks like that. Just this angry pedophile with an eye patch. Just fucking look at that picture. If you were in the 1990s, every kid, every 10-year-old's like, yeah, that's what I don't want to be near. That's the last look a kid sees right before the ice cream man grabs him and finds out he's not the ice cream man. Because it looks like he's got a smirk going on too. The kid's all like, "Can I have Rocky Road?" He's like, "I'll give you a Rocky Road." The kid's like, just look at that picture. It looks like he's trying to fondle somebody. Oh shit.
Attack!
Oh my god, that's so fucking awesome. Dude, that does a lot of damage. That sniper rifle is pretty good. The problem is, it's a single shot sniper, so I don't know what to tell you about that.
Slipping away from you.
Dude, he shoots him while he's on the ground. You see that shit? He's like, I give two shits about this. That's fucking awesome. Was doing like a mercy killing on him. Okay, so the sniper rifle is powerful. The only problem is it is slow as fuck. Like really slow as fuck. So our next bet would be either the submachine gun or the frag grenade. Toss a grenade, explosion. You know what? Let's just click on it and see what it does. That wasn't really a hand grenade. That was a landmine that jumps up and explodes. I'm not thrilled by that. That's false advertising. Look at this. That's not a grenade. That's literally a mine that goes and then it like pops up and explodes. That's basically some kind of modified bouncing Betty. That's all that is. So I already don't like that. We're gonna go with submachine gun and click on it and assign. Let's see how the submachine gun goes. If it's any good. Oh hell yeah. That's okay, yeah. I mean, what other moves do you have again? You have cloaking device. Go into stealth mode, and all attacks have greater chance of causing criticals. You can increase your criticals. This is for 40. The problem is you can only have this or this. You can either have motion sensor or you can have cloaking device. How long does this last for? This is for 55 seconds right now, and this is for 40 seconds at level 5. Kills all enemies on the auto map and decreases damage for the party. Yeah, you know, I kind of like that, but let's see. How do we want to go about this? Man, I don't have money. This is some bullshit. We're poor now. We're poor now because of my decisions in this video game. Ooh, hell yeah. You know what, Deadpool? You know what? Yeah. mine now.
You never should have come. Ta-da!
Dude sounds like a bitch. Special round radius.
Let us attack, my brethren.
Give me some help now.
Okay, his airstrike is not what I thought it was. Just some orbital beam coming from the sky. That's about it. Why aren't you running the way I need you to?
Sure you want to keep this up?
You've won nothing. Sleep tight.
I will crush you.
I'm feeling good now.
That was hardly worth my time.
Okay.
This is an outrage. How dare Loki and Doom leave us behind?
This is not an unforeseen outcome. They now each get what they desire without having to share.
We'll just...
Can you use your power of mind control to get the elf to choose for us?
It is all too simple for the master of magic.
An unfortunate outcome.
How did you get here? You shouldn't have been able to...
Evidence suggests
You will soon rue the day you were born.
else feeling brave?
Glowing. Some as well as rings and okay, gear. Nick Fury's war belt. Oh, would you look at that? We could put this sucker on. And we got 4 defense and +1 to the Fist of Fury.
My. What an unexpected surprise. Sorry, but I'm not exactly sure. I seek to take control of the destroyer armor, but I require 4. It is a magical shell create. I invite you to do your.
I'm out if I don't get help soon.
Colonel. Oh wow, he's talking to himself.
No. Any knowledge you gain would be helpful. All right.
Loki's gift reduces damage attack by 25%, increases damage taken by 25%. Wait, what? Reduces damage attack by 25%, increases damage taken by 25. Oh, that's shitty. It is Loki though, the god of mischief.
Welcome back. Affirmative. Good luck, and watch it. Welcome back. Affirmative. Good luck. Let me actually read the
Okie doke.
Got it.
Roger that.
actually read what he says.
Welcome back.
Did you talk to Sif and have her open the portals where the four gods are?
Affirmative.
Great. Once we freed the destroyer from the ice, we should be able to use it to...
Good luck.
Okay, so we need to use the portals so that they can get this thing out or something? I don't know.
Just what I was thinking.
Sure.
Yeah.
Affirmative.
Somehow I have a feeling we're getting tricked by Loki.
doke.
Affirmative.
I thought I could make it.
You did an excellent job.
Thank you for doing what I could never have accomplished alone. You should know by now that deception is my great years. And now I will...
some help now. I kinda like that.
Plus 50% XP, plus 30% credits. Ooh, that's not bad. 4 defense, though. 3 defense or seduction. Hit enemy.
Am I dead? Why does heaven smell like a wet dog? Oh, wait. Never mind.
I am Uatu, the Watcher.
Dude, that dude's
I
got a big ass
prevented your
fucking head.
deaths, for you are needed to save this universe. Listen closely, mortals. Dr. Doom's unrestrained use of Odin's power will soon tear the fabric of reality beyond repair. I have broken my sacred vow to only observe, so that I may give you this one chance to save your world.
Who can stand against the power of Odin? Even the gods of mighty Asgard have fallen.
Doom's power seems unlimited, but you must know a way to stop him.
Yes, there is a chance, but it will be difficult. First, you must obtain the Makran Crystal, a Shi'ar gem of fantastic power. Next, you must acquire another object of great power, and it will take all your strength and skill. You must face the World Eater known as Galactus.
Greetings. I am Uatu, the Watcher. And this is Atalan, the moon-based home of the Inhumans. He believes he has, but I saved you at the last possible moment. Though I have vowed to never interfere with earthly affairs, the danger is too great for me to stand idly by. Dr. Doom's misuse of Odin's power is tearing the fabric of reality, and you are the only ones who can defeat him. You must steal Odin's powers away from him, and to do that, you must acquire two. The first item needed is... Welcome to Although it is I am Uatu. I find we are a race that is dedicated to observing you.
Welcome to Attilan. As you have already heard from, it is they are an alien space while the current ruler over the quite well. Cyclops' father, Chris Summers, first encountered the Shi'ar when they attacked his plane and took him away from Earth. Eventually, he escaped and formed the Starjammers. The Starjammers are a group of convicts who engaged in space piracy during the reign of Diken. You are very...
Welcome to Atalan. I'm glad. This is for now. We don't... Yes, it's... You're welcome.
Hi. Welcome. No, it's based... That's eventually... They're fine. Hey.
Yes, how may... She is the ruler of the Shia. It is a... Yes, I...
Oh my god. Alright, I think that's... Yeah, that's everything. Get out of here.
I welcome you to Atalan. My name... Yes, I am. My gift is the ability to see the weakness in anything. A plan, an item, even a person. Black Bolt, king of the Inhumans. He often uses me as a strategist to find what problems there might be. That is Lockjaw. He's really quite an amazing creature. He has the ability to teleport anyone, anywhere in this universe, and even to other dimensions. Not at all. In fact, he rather enjoys you. I profess we were somewhat reluctant to allow you here. It would... I'm...
Alrighty, let's see.
Wolverine.
Assassins!
% melee damage returns his health energy minus 5 XP. Real Green's coil. Let's put that on. Targets.
Let's get this show on the road.
+1 to eviscerate. Radial damage to nearby enemies with a heavy thrust into a single second target. I mean, what does this one do again? Increased melee attack that causes bleed, and then it goes into frenzy. Lethal lunge. Forward knocking back enemies where he lands, brutal slashing at his target. Impale the enemy on Wolverine's claws, lift them up and throw them down. Chance of insta-kill.
That's a big 10-4.
You'll be traveling to the Shi'ar Empire for this next mission. It's located in a galaxy in another part of the universe. Once there, you'll need to lay hands on a shard of the Makran crystal.
Will the Shi'ar be willing to part with it?
The crystal is very important to the Shi'ar, but we're good friends with their ruler, Lilandra. I don't think she'll mind giving it to us, especially once she learns how important it is in stopping Dr. Doom.
You X-Men are pretty well connected. You've even got buddies in other galaxies.
Xavier's the one who's close to Lilandra. They used to be good friends. Really good friends, if you catch my meaning.
Ooh, guess that means Lilandra's not gonna be some wrinkled old prune of a queen.
You can say that again, bub.
What is the Shi'ar Empire?
It's an ancient kingdom that spans entire galaxies and consists of thousands of different civilizations.
Are they peaceful?
They have had their periods of upheaval, usually due to struggles within the royal family, but for the most part, yes.
What exactly is this Makran crystal?
It houses a gateway into a universe filled with neutron stars. The power available there is beyond measure.
I can see how that would be useful in defeating Dr. Doom.
All right then. Get to Shi'ar and locate Lilandra as fast as you can. Once you've convinced her to give you the crystal, get back here pronto. Good luck.
Cool.
Surrender immediately.
Well, well, well. What brings my... Don't you know? There's been a coup. Deathbird has taken the throne from her. Then you should be very motivated.
Hold on!
Remember, the only way to activate a force field is to find the console that operates it. Lilandra's a good friend of mine. Now come on.
The invaders have been sighted!
Now, give me your milk money. You are officially a loser.
The enemy has been sighted!
would be where I thought.
Advance and attack!
I just wish we could have been friends.
Surrender, vermin!
This would be where I die.
Stay down!
Embarrassing for you.
The humans are here!
My I tripped you. Hey, everybody, look! I won! I won!
Surrender, vermin! Additional soldiers are needed!
Did I bring your car too? This would be where I Now, give me your milk money. You are officially open. How embarrassing for you, loser boy.
Shi'ar soldiers, attack! Move out!
I tripped you. Hey, everybody, look! I won! I won!
We've located the trespasser.
Surrender immediately.
Hey, everybody, look! I won! I won!
Well, my friends, this is where we part ways. I wish I could, but I have other things to attend to. But I'll tell you what, if you'll be willing to carry out a few objectives for me, I'll be happy to walk you through the ship over the radio. Great. Your first order of business will be to stop this ship. I'll be in touch with you when you get to engineering. Watch your back, my friend. Okay, friends, now that you're in engineering, I need you to stop, find the hyperdrive matrix, and...
Somebody died.
That was easy.
Ready? 3, 2, 1. There. The door's... Intruders!
Destroy these giants! This is where I You would dare trespass on a ship of the Shi'ar?
Yeah. almost had it.
Just what I needed.
Did everyone go up a level? Yeah, okay, so... it's just 1 point. Nope. Okay. How about you? Nope. Okay. Blade is auto spending points. Electra. Yeah.
I'm bigger and badder. Fine. Got it.
Okie doke.
Go. Leave now, and I will not harm you. I am honor-bound to serve the Empress of Shi'ar, and that is Empress Deathbird. She has given me orders to destroy all... Though it pains me, Lilandra is no longer on the throne. I take commands only from Empress Deathbird. Now please, go, or I shall be forced to use violence. Very well, then. Surrender now!
My fault. I tripped you.
Collect all the money! Grab all the money!
haven't the strength for this fight.
Would be where I take
Well, whatever you people did,
+6 to body, focus, and strike. Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Who can benefit from that, though? Blade, 3 slasher. Eviscerate? Maybe? That way she's not as much of a glass cannon.
You're a mess.
isn't technology a wonderful thing? You have to.
How embarrassing!
Stay down,
loser boy.
Go no further, humans. I am Starbolt, a member of the Shi'ar Imperial Guard. I know I was one of the Guard, which is exactly... Onward to victory!
My move, I trip with a mouth needs help! Right, like I have enough power to do that.
Reflect 10%. We could probably sell that. Sell that. Sell that. Sell that. Sell that. Sell that.
How embarrassing! Loser boy. Right, like I have enough power to do that.
Okay, you should be those guns.
Already you grow weak. I just wish we could have been.
Fire damage to all melee attacks, plus 35% damage to all fire damage. Okay. Cool now. And now... Man, this team picks up a lot of credits.
Great. Lowered the force field.
Move on!
Give me your money.
Now that you got the first gun, though.
Let's go, man!
Ta-da! I just wish we could have been friends.
Ha! That didn't.
We've located the trespasser.
You are officially a loser.
Hey, you did good work. You got them all.
Quick! Somebody take a picture!
You would dare trespass on a ship of the Shi'ar?
Hey, everybody, look! I won! I won! Howdy, Harry!
Neutron. It appears the reports of humans are.
All right, Hassan. We are in.
Yeah, no.
But we could have. I will obliterate. This battle.
You fight opponents back.
Ta-da!
Vile intruder. My dear, dear sister is being questioned. Indeed, I...
Embarrassing for you, loser boy.
You dumb bitch.
You're beginning to anger me.
Grandma taught me that move.
Impossible! You've not only defeated my Imperial Guard, you've defeated... Never. I am the Empress. You lie. If I am to be denied, then I will stop dear sister.
+5 health regeneration. That's pretty good. Was that a second, though? Fuck. Is that per second? Self-destruct. What?
Let's go, man.
Anybody else want some?
Yeah, that's cool. We gain a little time.
Let's go, man.
Humans. Forget about me. There's no time. You have to save the ship. My life is not important. There are thousands of others who need... While I appreciate the effort, you shouldn't have saved me. I wish I...
You and your friends are as pitiful as ever, woman.
You take one too many shots to the head when we fought. You've lost, Deathbird. Killing everyone on the ship ain't gonna get...
I'd have thought you, of all people, would understand my motives. All I want is vengeance.
Have you gone loco? You're gonna die with...
Always the fool, aren't you, Wolverine? You should know by now
Well, ain't that something? Guess we're gonna have to smash all these laser emitters if we're gonna shut down...
You truly are an amazing group of humans. Thank you for saving me and my ship. The Shi'ar Empire is in your debt. Name your reward. No payment is too great for what you have done. Then by all means, when you find the Makran crystal, you may help yourself to a shard of it.
Well done. You now possess the first item needed to... You did well. Obtaining them, yes. But there is, if you...
Deadpool, whatever stupid thing it is you're going to say, stow it.
Sir, yes, sir. Stowing all stupid thoughts, sir. Should the vein in your forehead be throbbing like that?
Dugan has come to Atalan, and from his report, he's gone. Every attempt to stop to do.
Hey, welcome back. It's the induce. Yeah, well, hey.
Welcome back. I understand you had this situation. This he is you are.
I just don't have the time.
Welcome back to At... Are you... Are the... Yeah, you...
Do you require... Not if you're... I am...
I think we're nearing the end of the game.
You're about to be sent to the homeworld of the Skrull. There you need to steal a device called the Muonic Inducer from Galactus, who is presently attacking the Skrull planet.
Why is Galactus at war with the Skrull?
He's not. Galactus is there to consume the planet.
Whoa, this dude eats planets? I gotta get a picture of that.
He doesn't really eat them. He has machines that convert the planet into energy he can absorb. One of those devices is the Muonic Inducer.
I wouldn't think old Galactus is gonna be too happy with us trying to steal one of his toys.
No, he won't be, which is why I'd strongly advise against any confrontation with him. Galactus is one of the most powerful beings we've ever encountered.
That would explain why he feeds off entire planets. But how does he choose which worlds to consume?
He has a herald for that, a scout who determines which planet's next on the menu.
Well, at least we can count on the Skrull to help us out.
Not necessarily. The Skrull are a warlike people who've attacked the Earth several times before. They'll most likely see you as enemies.
Wonderful. So if Mr. Universe doesn't completely crush us, the Skrull will be happy to finish the job.
Yes. Is that a problem?
No. Just wanted to make sure what the teams are.
Well, good. Now get moving. Team, you now stand on the Skrull homeworld. They are an alien culture who've tried to enslave...
Okay,
Team, it appears you're near a set of magnetic shield generators that Galactus uses. These devices convert the planet's magnetic field into a shield. On the off chance you'll have to face Galactus, it'd be in your best interest to take down these generators.
Stop the humans!
Stay down! It's like being brought back to life.
Now, give me your milk money.
I think if you get the chance playing this game from the very start, if you can, as soon as you can, get this team, I'd say get this team, because getting the credits and just upgrading your points as soon as possible is probably the best thing. Because at the very least, someone on that team you're going to want to keep. Otherwise, if there's no one on that team you're going to want to keep, then don't worry about the credits and just go through the game a lot tougher than normal. But, I mean, this team very quickly could be very OP. Not right now, because we're at a higher level, but early on, if you just start farming and killing the enemy and getting credits, you can make your team early on very powerful.
Take no prisoners!
My God, I tripped you! How embarrassing!
I failed the Empress!
Low on power, but rich in vitamin C.
Let's go, troops! Move it!
Give me your milk money.
The humans have been sighted! No! I have failed the Empress!
And now I'm better at doing whatever it is Wolverine does.
The humans have been sighted! I need help now! Let's go, troops! Move it!
I failed the Empress!
There they are! Warriors, attack! Don't let the humans advance!
What are you doing here, humans? Are you the ones who brought Galactus down upon...
Why they are here doesn't matter.
Agreed, Piper.
Stay your hand, my brave warriors. We may have use for these creatures. Humans, I propose a bargain. If you are truly here to battle Galactus, then you will require knowledge that I alone possess. In return for this knowledge, all I ask is that you open the main hangar door so that my ship can escape the destruction of this planet. Trust me, humans. Your lives depend on it.
I am Pybok, the Power Scroll. Biogenetic engineering has granted me incredible strength and superhuman endurance. You would do well to choose me as your guide.
I am the Super Scroll, the mightiest of all Scroll warriors. I possess powers equal to the Fantastic Four. It would be a grave mistake not to choose me as your guide.
I don't know which one we want.
I am Pybok, the Power Scroll. Biogenetic engineering has granted me incredible strength and superhuman endurance. You would do well to choose me as your guide.
I am the Super Scroll, the mightiest of all Scroll warriors. I possess powers.
This would be where I taught you. Stop falling down.
Yeah, I like this.
This would be where I taught you. Stop falling down.
so tough now, are you?
Guess you didn't want a piece of me. I'm bigger and badder.
Dare not fail Galactus! We could have been friends. Now, give me your milk.
So, you still live. You humans are more resourceful than I'd thought. Fools! You should already know that Galactus has no weakness. With the thousands of yes. And I'm also going to have you destroyed. Super Skrull, Pybok, attack!
The Empress is wise and just. We are honor-bound to...
Yes. And now we have the privilege.
My grandma. How is that? Loser boy. Give me help, or give me a It's getting dark for you guys too.
Get up! I am not finished.
Haven't seen the last of me. Yeah.
Looking for a respawn point. Well, that's apparently the beginning of the level over there, so where was there a respawn point, folks? Oh, fuck. Not like it matters. We still have to wait, like, minutes before these guys come back. Man, those guys, they dug into defeating Deadpool quick as possible. I was kind of hoping his healing factor and his dodge would help out, but not quite. Wasn't there a respawn point somewhere nearby? I could have sworn there was. There it is. Alright, there's Deadpool.
That's a big 10-4.
Alright, I'll go ahead and stop the video here, and I'll catch you guys in a bit.